Crazy times in boxing, baby.
Chewing Delorme in the corner. Crawford, just with surgical precision, drops Delorme again.
Porter looks good on his feet, but not coming forward and firing at Crawford for the moment. There's the overhand right, and another combination! Beautiful work by Crawford! Magnificent accuracy by the champ!
Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, taste it. We can make an impact. Grab it, then take it. Like a disease, bring to their knees.
This point as well, I don't think he really respects Kurbanov. He has there's nothing coming back at him.
He's in trouble here, Kurbanov. The right hand's coming through as he sits. The somersault in the ring, the gobble flip there from Israil Madrimov.
Let's go light up the darkness. Make true of an empty promise. Flip cards in the weak and harmless. Take to the streets and turn them to a mosh pit. Cause we want retribution.
Crawford, Allen is still standing.
Eddie, talking about Crawford, Madrimov, I know you're going to back Israil Madrimov to the hill and back, but a very difficult fight.
I mean, the pound for pound number one, you know. But I will say this, Madrimov is the best 154 pounder in the world. I really believe that. And, you know, Terence comes straight out the gate and he wanted all the champions. But they know they can make Madrimov. His Excellency reached out to me. We made the fight, the main event on a huge card. Crazy times in boxing, baby.
Eddie,
Okay, folks, we are back. Suddenly, we got some warm and sunny weather, so I had to spend some time in the garden, helping those fruits and veggies grow. It's been a very wet year, and not much has been happening in the garden. Hopefully, good weather continues to help. Apricots, peaches, melons, watermelons, and many other fruits and veggies that I'm growing. But fighting is my first passion. I did it for 20 years plus, in the old days. I started as amateur boxer at Sir Philip's Club in Croydon, same gym as Duke and Clinton and Mackenzie brothers, and Frankie Lucas. Went to same school in Sandown Road, off of Portland Street, South Norwood. Also used to hang out with Frankie Lucas. Does anyone know where Frank Lucas is? He's vanished from the face of the earth. Anyway, my parents moved to a different area and had to find another gym. And then Duke became world champion and his brother Clinton did really well too. Then I moved into martial arts, point tournaments. It doesn't work in a street fighting, not good enough. Didn't like it. Moved to semi-contact, again useless in the streets. Didn't like it, so I moved to full contact. Bit better for street fighting. But it's still not good enough, so I moved to Muay Thai. That was a little bit better for street fighting. I also trained students to become British champions in martial arts. But that was donkeys years ago. Got 4 or 5 different style martial arts black belts and lots of trophies that don't mean a hoot. Just pieces of tins with their statues. What a waste of time. No money. Like I said, just the pieces of tins. You can't pay your bills with pieces of tin. But gardening comes close second. You can't beat freshly grown fruit and veggies, harvested with your own hands. Anyway, enough of that. I hope you enjoyed the video I put up the other day with 2 little fighters, the midgets. Now, let's get into some serious analysis and make a prediction on the upcoming fight. Israil Madrimov versus Terence Crawford. It's 12 rounds for Madrimov's WBO Super Junior Middleweight title. First of all, we have to ask ourselves, can anyone really beat Crawford in the 135 to 147 pound division? In my opinion, certainly not. And now he's moving up to 154 pounds. So what? He's such a good and intelligent boxer that it's not going to make any difference. Moving up 7 pounds might affect others, but not Crawford. Okay, he's older than Madrimov, but that's the only thing going against him. Seriously. Think logically. Who has Madrimov beaten that's as good as Crawford? Most of Madrimov's opponents have been from France, Russia, Uzbekistan, and easy picks from America and England. This Uzbekistan boxer has no chance against Crawford. He's not experienced enough. What, with only 10 fights? Some people look at his record and say he's unbeaten in 10 fights, and they saw him sparring in the gym. And he looks menacing. Well, when you're in the gym and you're doing sparring, it's completely different than being in the actual ring and fighting one of the best fighters for a long time. Sorry, I had to laugh. He had 10 fights and he's going against one of the best 135 to 147 boxers in the last, 30 years? But who did he beat? No one that's well known or in the same league as Crawford. Unfortunately for him, his record won't stay unbeaten. It'll be 10 wins and 1 loss, and that's to Crawford. His fighting style will suit Crawford. Crawford will play with him for a couple of rounds and then start taking him apart. This is just a warm-up fight for Crawford. Eddie Hearn is coming out with this rubbish saying Crawford is doing the wrong thing, moving up to 154 pounds. I believe he's more comfortable fighting at 154 pounds than 147 or less. His skill will dominate and confuse Madrimov. This fight will set up a huge next fight for Crawford. And there is another reason why he will win. He's going to get the chance to earn huge amount, millions, biggest payday in his career. And who's going to pay him? Turki Al-Sheikh. No, not him again. Turki Al-Sheikh will make it happen in Riyadh in December. Blimey, this Turki Al-Sheikh is everywhere. He'll find an opponent for Crawford. He's promoting this fight. He's going to the States just to see Crawford. Mark my words, Eddie Hearn and Turki are best buddies. Turki might set up Crawford to face Boots Ennis, or even go for Canelo in Riyadh. If Crawford could have come down, let's say 135 pounds, I bet all my money Turki will have done Crawford versus Inoue. Now that will have been a blockbuster of a fight. There's no point in analysing both Crawford or Madrimov by saying who should jab, use combinations, bob and weave, use footwork, slip in and out or whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's all what boxing pundits say he or they should do. But it never works out. They're not the ones going to fight that fighter. We can talk about it all day, but in truth, no one can predict exactly what will happen on the night. It's a fight. Anything can happen. Even the fighter's plans can change after a few rounds. Upsets do happen, but I'm 100% it's not going to happen in this fight. On this channel, we don't talk nonsense. We say who's going to win and straight to the point, because no two fights or fighters are the same or same style. When two boxers enter the ring, they'll do what they have to do to win. Sometimes the plan works, sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, here is the straight truth. No way Madrimov will beat Crawford. If it does, I'll go in the garden and cut down all the tomatoes and cucumbers that I've been waiting to grow for almost 3 months. If I'm wrong, come back and tell me. That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And see you next time. And once again, thanks for watching.